Millions of people are on lockdown because of that growing concern over the coronavirus.
However, local health experts say there is a common disease that is more dangerous in our own backyard. News 8's Jordan Fremstead tells us how local medical centers prepare for all disease epidemics.
Health experts say concern over this novel coronavirus is warranted. However, there are only 5 confirmed cases in the United States, but they say the flu is something we should all be more concerned about here.
Health officials around the world are trying to put a stop to a rapidly growing novel coronavirus.
So from a world standpoint, it's concerning just due to how well the virus appears to be spreading.
A coronavirus is actually more common than you think.
A lot of different viruses cause colds, and coronaviruses is one of them.
There is a reason to be concerned, but infection preventionist Megan Meller says it's not something we need to panic over.
The U.S. only has 5 confirmed cases, and there has been no documented human-to-human transmission from those 5 cases as of yet, which is really reassuring.
The world dealt with this issue back in 2003.
The more famous members of this would be SARS and MERS, the Middle East Respiratory Syndrome.
Infectious disease consultant Dr. John O'Horo says the mortality rate of SARS was 15% and 35% for MERS.
The reported mortality rate is only 3%, so it seems to be far less problematic than either of those, to put that in perspective.
This current coronavirus has killed at least 106 people as of Tuesday, all of them in China. More than 4,500 others have been infected in more than a dozen countries. However, Meller says the flu affects us a lot more.
The flu still causes a lot of deaths, a lot of illness, a lot of hospitalizations.
The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention estimates that so far this season there have been at least 15 million flu illnesses, 140,000 hospitalizations, and 8,200 deaths in just the United States. Regardless, each hospital remains prepared with treatment protocol in case an outbreak happens here.
Making sure, do we have the necessary personal protective equipment on hand? Do we have enough of it? Are our staff educated? And how do we develop these lines of communication?
Now, doctors at both medical centers in La Crosse say you can prevent several viruses and illnesses by simply washing your hands and covering your mouth. They say if you feel sick, it's best to just stay inside and avoid infecting others. And if your symptoms don't get better, then medical attention is recommended. And if you haven't done so already, it's best to get your flu shot.
Okay, thanks a lot, Jordan. Health officials say coronavirus numbers could continue to rise.
More than 100 people in the U.S. are being tested for the disease across 26 states.